Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's session I'm going to switch this cute bird, Eurasian blue-tit, to add to this bird some character design, to make some changes, slight changes, but for now I'm for the start to work and I have some imaginative look of this character design. How I would like to change and what I would like to change to create a kind of cartoony character. But for now, for start of my work on this bird, I start to just draw it in a realistic style and to save all proportions, and also as I mentioned in some of my videos, to know some creatures which you want to draw and to develop, you need to some knowledge about it, some to check it and to draw it realistically, just to understand what is the proportions and what would you like to change in it, because sometimes we have a kind of neutral character, neutral animal. You can't understand what to change, what do you want to add to this character, and for this reason you need to draw it realistically. So in this you can see here I just try to catch right proportions and to understand what's going on with plumage, with the feathers, with the proportions of head and its body, and also to develop and to discover what how it's sitting and his pose, and how he can hold on this branch of some plant, and different things. And so for this reason, of course, we need to draw realistically, just to understand what's going on with your potential character design character, because you need just to understand what's going on with real animal. After that you can proceed to develop it and to make changes, to add changes. And so of course when I started to draw some character or something, I start from the main shape. But for now I discovered that my teeth in the realistic drawing is a little bit, I need to add some refined version, to refine its head, and I think that still its head still too tiny. And after a while I continue to develop my character design, and of course we have some options to add anthropomorphism, to add some character to our animal, to some animal. One of them, it is to add facial expression, and another one just to add some details or some clothes. And so in this case you can see I add different parts, and I think my character is will be cute with it. So if you can see here in this point, in this particular stage, I add to teeth, I add kind of eyebrow. I added from it has his own blue plumage on the head, and I create from this plumage kind of eyebrow, because when we have eyebrows we can manage and add facial expression quite easy. And also I add different details, and it's scroll leaf of sprig story on his neck, and of course it can hold some thread, and thread made from, I don't know, from something natural, because all my storage should be in the forest and with natural how can I explain? Natural things. It's made of different leaves and different things. Never mind. For now, it doesn't important. So you can see here I add kind of facial expression, very very slightly, because I don't want to make cartoony, to make a kind of Disney design. I don't like it, and I would like to create something else, but also with facial expression. And for this reason I add eyebrow, and for this reason I also add different details here. And now I found another blue-tit, and I would like to develop this blue-tit to another, the same character design, but with another different pose. So you can see how I try to manage it, and I think the process of drawing and creating character design from realistic shot or realistic reference, it is an interesting process of just of creation, I think. And also in this character design, also I slightly enlarge its eye, and also add some facial expression with kind of eyebrow. You can see it soon, and it took some time to develop it and to think about each tiny detail. And as you can see, of course, I related on a real shot, but I also in this character design I add eyebrow, and I think it made this character cute and nice, and just nice, because that's what we need. That's what is my aim, my goal, to create from realistic drawing, from realistic creature, to create something cute and interesting and appealing as well. So here we go. You can see here I was a little bit confused with his paw or leg, if I can say it about bird. Its leg, it is kind of a little bit invisible and unclear here in this shot, but because I know a little about anatomy of bird and of birds, and so I assume that its leg should be holding on another branch on this kind of flower. And that's it. This is its pose, and I just continue to develop my character to some more cute and nice, and I think this bird could be nice for each children illustration, or each I don't know, drawing, fantasy drawing, because that's it. It is a good exercise, and I advise for all of you just to find interesting, or some interesting creature, some interesting animal, and start to develop it to something unusual, something kind of cartoon design, or to add to it cartoon design, and develop it to something else and interesting. Of course, don't forget that eyes, it is our very important part of the face, and also of the bird face as well. And so of course I paid attention to its eyes, to eyebrows, and to cuteness of this character, and I think it is finally I got a good character design. Of course, I think about flowers, but I don't want to talk too deeply to this part, to this to the plants. I don't want to talk and to dig deeper to plants, which plant and I'm drawing here. I call it flowers. It is not flowers. Never mind, because for me it was just interesting to add some details to kind of environment. I can't add here the environment. It is not my goal, but it's if you draw some character design or some drawing and you would like to share it, or you want to share it with your client or with your followers, with your, I don't know, with your subscribers, just add some interesting elements, because it is it make your character design more interesting and also believable, because you draw it with some addition details, and just to add and to share, to show something else except for character design. It makes your drawing more interesting and appealing, and that's it. Mostly that's it. So I added different shades here, because I don't know, I just like to add, and I like this character design, and I think it is quite good. And of course I will use it to my stories, and to, because I like it. That's it. Mostly that's it for our session, for today's our session. I advise to all of you, just develop, just draw. Keep drawing, keep sketching, and it doesn't matter what you choose to develop. And because to draw, it makes our life more interesting and exciting, kind of. Of course, I paid attention to the details of his of its face, because it is we are looking, we unconsciously we watching on the face. It doesn't matter it is facial face of a human or some creature or animal. So that's it for now, and thank you for watching my video. Keep drawing, keep create good art and good interesting characters, because it is fun, it is good, and let's make our world better a little bit. Okay, so bye for now, and see you next time. Bye bye.